Whether you realize it or not, being attached is like being in prison. That's right. If you're attached to an idea, you close yourself off from anything new. When you're attached to being with a specific person, you're closing yourself off from being with anyone new. Attachment holds you in place where you are. And what is it we know about life? It is ever changing. We're constantly seeking growth. We're constantly seeking to become more. And yet we become attached to a way of thinking. A lot of people go through their lives living and thinking the same thoughts over and over again because they were domesticated. When they were young, 0 to 8 years of age, their parents put these ideas in their mind. They've never questioned to them. They've become attached that these ideas are the only ideas that exist. And they cannot even begin to question, is there legitimacy in this idea? Does it even make sense? You see this in religion. People are born into a religion and they will never question what the religion says. Well, let me throw this out there. Do you have a brain? Were you given the ability to think? Isn't being this discovery that we have the ability to think the greatest discovery of all humankind, and yet we don't use it? Why would you blindly believe anything? Think about this. I believe there's an infinite. You can call it God. I believe that the only thing the infinite could create out of is itself, because it's the infinite. Being the infinite, there's nothing other than it. If that's the case, then I'm created out of it. In that case, the very mind of the infinite, the wisdom of the infinite, is very wisdom available to me. So if I'm attached to an idea, I'm shutting myself off from infinite possibilities, infinite ideas, infinite ways of looking at life. I find the key to staying young is to constantly be challenging oneself and thinking new thoughts. Question for you. Can you have a new experience without new thoughts? The answer is no. Because if you're thinking the same things over and over again, you're going to have the same experiences over and over again. The only time anything changes is when you change. And in order to change, you have to think new thoughts, form new beliefs, attach feelings to different things, take new actions, always moving forward. The worst thing we can do is be attached. I am attached to something. I'm attached to becoming more aware. I've chosen that attachment. I'm attached to having a greater experience of life every day. I'm attached to being more loving. But you know, those are not closed. Those are very open things. I'm attached to being open. Most of us, because of the way we were brought up, are attached to being closed off to anything new. And I think the older we get, the more attached we become, the less willing we are to change, and the more pain we experience. It's attachment that causes us pain because we couldn't see a gift horse if it was staring us right in the eyes, because we're attached to the old horse. And you know what? That doesn't work for me. And if you're listening to me, I'm sure it doesn't work for you. So think about an area of your life that's not going the way you want. What belief are you attached to that's keeping that area locked into the current experience? Question yourself. Go beyond. Release your attachment to that idea. Think new thoughts. You'll change your life and you'll be growing. And I promise you, it'll be more fulfilling and more meaningful. With that, my friends, it's a great day to be unattached, because attachment takes away our freedom, and we were born free. Much love, freedom, and aloha.